Peace and blessings upon you and all your friends, all your loved ones, and all humanity. I'm going to read to you today from the Voice of the I Am magazine, number 2, from April 1936. This is about healing, what we need to know about healing, and how we can improve or speed up the healing process of the loved ones or ourselves by utilizing this powerful law that I'm going to read to you about. I am the resurrection and the life. I am the light of God that never fails. I am the ascension in the light. I'm going to read from page number... Okay, this is page number 1 from the I Am magazine from April 1936. The luminous presence. Visualizing the luminous presence of Jesus or any other of the ascended masters is the most powerful way of creating a focus through which the ascended master consciousness acts in the physical experience of the individual, of nations, of mankind, and of the earth itself. There is no person, place, condition, or thing that can resist the mighty ascended master power that can be focused through this activity. And if every student will train himself to use it in any and every activity, waking and sleeping, his own experiences will be all the proof he can desire of the truth of which we speak. For it is the operation of an inflexible law that has not been explained for use in the outer world. The likeness of Jesus, or that of any ascended master, should be pictured clearly in the mind, the body made of intense, dazzling white substance, and sending out long rays of light that flash continuously, quivering with the intensity of the light held focused within and pouring through them into the person, place, condition, or thing to be perfected. In beginning to visualize the figure of any ascended master, ask your mighty I Am presence to show you the picture, clear and definite, and to hold it in your consciousness and before your vision, that your concentration may be uninterrupted and powerful. For the instantaneous response to this is what we want you to have. The color of the rays of light poured out can be changed according to the special activity required. The body always remains dazzling white, but the color of the rays of the light poured forth is determined by the need of either the patient or condition to be assisted. When the activity of divine love, peace, quiet, comfort, or ideas from the pure Christ mind are required, the rays of light pouring forth should be the color of molten gold, like sunshine on burnished gold, continually sparkling. If much energy is to be used, but very soft and opaque if a soothing quality is needed. In the healing of children, the soft, opaque golden color is the thing most frequently required, and the sparkling activity is only used if the energy is low. If the activity of pouring out divine compassion is required, the rays of light should be a delicate, beautiful pink blending with the gold, the pink being the shade often seen in mother of pearl, or the soft afterglow of a beautiful clear sunset. When the purifying activity is required, whether it be the substance of the body, discord in the feeling, or wrong thoughts in the mind, which are patterns made of substance in the mental body, the rays of light pouring their energy into the body or condition should be an intense, gloriously beautiful shade of violet, like that seen in the spectrum, the rainbow, the refraction of pure white diamond, or the lovely color in violet neon signs. The latter anyone can see in advertising signs illuminated at night. The rays of light pouring out from the visualized form of an ascended master for healing or perfecting purposes are a most powerful activity, for they are substance energized and charged with the ascended master consciousness, which supplies whatever is required to make their activity instantaneous and most powerful, as well as self-sustained. When an increase of energy is required in the healing of a specific condition, the rays of light pouring out may be colored a very pale delicate shade of blue, like that of an electric spark. But know always when using this activity that the entire activity and the energy released is forever qualified with pure divine love and controlled always by the wisdom of the ascended masters. Remember always that the calling forth of energy just to heal a body without bringing illumination to the mind will always bring punishment to the one who draws it forth, and the power to bring it into outer activity will eventually cease. This is the reason why many who have done healing in the outer world have had the power of healing through various activities for a while, and then the ability to heal ceases, and the individual himself passes out of the body. It is because the healing was done for a livelihood instead of for the purpose of illuminating the individuals through the experience which had made the healing necessary. If all who work to heal human bodies could but realize that illumination of the mind so the individual stops the cause is the first step to permanent healing, they would never use any energy to heal, unless the mind could be illumined too. This is more important than the individual can possibly realize, and the Ascended Master will never use any energy to heal unless through that healing permanent illumination can expand. The colors of red or black are never used by an Ascended Master. And that is always one infallible means by which the student can determine what the force is that is acting. In visualizing the luminous presence of Jesus or that of any other ascended master, the size of the figure should be visualized considerably larger than the body of the patient. And if the condition to be perfected be locality, city, or country, the figure should be visualized in gigantic proportions and always larger than the locality receiving the assistance. The visualization of the form of any ascended master is transcendent activity of the light, for the picture held in mind becomes in reality a cup or a receptacle into which the ascended master, whose likeness it is, pours his rays of light, which is an actual substance charged with his infinite energy and ascended master consciousness of the perfection desired. The visualizing of a sun of dazzling white light with the miniature likeness of Jesus or any other ascended master in the center, made of still more intense white light with the rays of golden light radiating out from it, placed in the middle of the forehead between the eyes, is a most powerful way of protecting the mind or consciousness in the mental body of the individual from the suggestion of other human beings. If visualized and felt many times a day by the student, it will become a permanent activity that guards that one's mentality from intrusion by outside forces. The student should become as aware of this as he is of his hands and feet. The visualizing of this same activity upon the forehead of everyone you look at is a most transcendent blessing and protection to that one, and also qualifies all consciousness coming through it with that ascended master's consciousness and perfection, whose likeness is within the miniature. You cannot overestimate the importance of consciously visualizing this activity many times a day on your own forehead and that of everyone you meet or think about. There can only be one result from this, one action to all concerned, and that is an outpouring of the Ascended Master's perfection, love, and light to the one doing it and to all who receive it. Know always that the light contains only perfection, and when visualized around oneself, another person, place, condition, or thing, only one effect can possibly be the result, and that is peace, protection, illumination, and blessings to the giver and receiver of that visualizing activity. There never, never, never can be any result from this but good, because it is God, the mighty I Am presence, acting in the full ascended master consciousness and activity of light, love, and perfection. In using the luminous presence of an ascended master to protect a locality or activity, visualize the likeness of the ascended master in dazzling white within the center of a blazing globe or golden sun, with a touch of pink in it, and from this see sparkling rays of violet bluish lightning flashing down from it and forming a dome-like covering over the locality or activity. Then command, mighty I Am presence, take possession of everybody and everything here. Sweep out everything human. Sweep in all perfection of the Ascended Masters, and hold your control here forever in Ascended Master management, bringing all into divine order through divine love. In visualizing the luminous presence of Jesus or any Ascended Master for healing, the picture in dazzling white light with a radiance of gold and violet should be held as clearly as possible, and the patient's body seen to rise and disappear within it. Knowing that all conditions of mind and body are illumined, perfected, and absorbed into the glory, love, happiness, and perfection of the Ascended Master's light. Activities of individuals, groups, nations, and the whole world can be raised into the vibratory action of the Ascended Master's light by visualizing the Ascended Master's body in the light as described above, and see all disappear into their perfection. In creating and holding this visualized picture of an Ascended Master in dazzling light, realize, understand, and feel deeply that the actual substance from that Ascended Master's body, charged with his Ascended Master intelligence and energized by his flame of divine love from the heart of his own ascended body, actually is poured into that mental picture and held there until the person to be healed or the condition to be perfected has absorbed the substance, energy, and intelligence into that person's mind, body, or the condition, and they actually become the ascended master's perfection in that light. This activity is so wonderful, so marvelous, so transcendent that it is impossible to describe what transcendent miracles and accomplishments can be brought about through it. As this becomes a fixed habit in the consciousness of the student, he will find that he can control all through it, and thus be a constant outpouring of perfection to all he contacts in thoughts or deed. Oh, that all mankind learn to do this. See, feel, know, and experience the marvelous perfection and freedom which it always brings. Affirmations. Mighty I Am Presence. Make me accept this instant the limitless of thy mighty presence. Mighty I Am Presence. Make me accept this instant the limitlessness of thy mighty presence, the self-luminosity of my flesh, the full activity of the all-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of God, the instantaneous precipitation direct from the universal of everything I desire, for the service of the light, the full use in all my outer activity of all the powers of my being, and the instantaneous fulfillment of my every conscious command of the I Am, in full ascended master victory and freedom forever self-sustained. Mighty I Am Presence, take possession of my mind, body, and world forever. Control my feelings and see that nothing ever enters my consciousness again but the ascended master's perfection. Peace.